What's up, you guys? Shiz here, and I got a really quick video for you today. We're going to be talking all about who in the holy heck is Amahl Farouk, better known to everyone as the Shadow King. If you've been a big fan of the X-Men, you undoubtedly know who this character is, but you might not know exactly who or what he is, so I'm going to take care of that for you today, so that you're all caught up with your new Marvel Legends action figure based on Amahl Farouk. Yes, you can remove the head from the Kingpin Build-A-Figure, and if you get Professor Charles Xavier in his hover chair come spring 2019, he comes with an extra Amahl Farouk head, and you can pop that right on the Kingpin, and you've got a brand new Amahl Farouk Shadow King, baby, and he looks fantastic. So I just want to say really quick that this whole Shadow King business is a convoluted mess of a story, so I'll make it really quick and easy on you. He's a big fat guy in a white suit, and he loves to wear a fez. All right, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later. Adios. Ugh, fine. You guys are really going to make me do this one. Alright, well, the Shadow King, he is like an otherworldly being. And that wasn't really revealed until much, much later in the comics, long after the fact that Amahl Farouk was a character in and of himself. But the actual Shadow King element is said to be, it's an entity of the astral plane. It's like where Charles Xavier likes to hang out and play chess or whatever he does, out there. He's sort of this multiversal, trans-dimensional, dark side creation of like the human consciousness, and he's said to be spawned by the first Nightmare, so he's got that going for him. He's basically a demon or creature, and he likes to take over the bodies of telepathic mutants and psychics. He usually likes to take on the host of fat people, or kind of funny, if he takes control of certain mutants and they're like skinny or whatever, he ends up making them fat. So that's kind of an interesting thing. Anyways, Shadow King is this dude who basically we caught up to him firsthand. His first appearance, he's living in Morocco, and he's dealing with von Strucker and Adolf Hitler and all these things. And he brings like some of the X-Men back. See, this is what I mean, like in terms of like convoluted messes. Like, how do you even start talking about this guy other than to point out certain, you know what, we're just going to clear this out right now. He hates Charles Xavier, okay? This dude, Amahl Farouk, right? Charles Xavier, long before he started the X-Men, was just wandering the streets, and he came across a pickpocket, and of course, that kid turns out to be Storm, Aurora Monroe, right? So he gets this psychic backlash, and he wanders into this pub, and he plans on meeting whoever did that, right? And it turns out, yeah, it's the Shadow King. It's this Amahl Farouk guy, and this guy's like, you know what? I don't like you, Charles Xavier. You're just totally infringing on my territory. That blast of psychic energy, that was meant to be kind of like a warning thing, and now, are we going to do this, or what? Are you going to join me? Charles Xavier's like, no, I'm over it. I can do my own stuff because I'm like one of the most powerful telepaths in the world. And so they go onto the astral plane, and they get armor, and they battle, and they do all this kind of stuff. And this is really funny because it kind of keeps cutting back in the comics where it's just Charles Xavier and Amahl Farouk like sitting across from each other at like a table, like he's on one side of the room. Reminds me of Charlie and Mac from Sunny in Philadelphia. Watch that show if you don't. Anyways, they're just like staring at each other. Meanwhile, like on the astral plane, they're doing this like deadly hand-to-hand battle and everything. Amahl Farouk kind of gets the upper hand on Charles Xavier, captures him for a sec, and then Charles just annihilates him and basically kills the Shadow King, kind of sort of deal. He wasn't really dead, but he figured he was. Charles Xavier gets up, Amahl Farouk just drops head first into his bowl of soup. So Charles Xavier uses this confrontation to be like, you know what, I should totally start my own supergroup. I think it'll be like a group of extraordinary people doing extraordinary things, and I'll call it the Extremely Awesome Extraordinary People, or something like that. I think he said it on X-Men. You may have heard of them. Powers and abilities for this dude: he can possess other beings while he's on the astral plane and controls them. He's a telepathic mutant, and he's presented as being only a second as powerful to Professor X. So he really doesn't like that. Also why he doesn't really care for Professor X, but who really does these days? He can't really be harmed physically. He can always be just sent back to the astral plane. This dude basically just lives on the astral plane, and every time Charles Xavier either screws up or loses his power or something like that, he gets free and he causes havoc, and that's pretty much what he does. I mean, he hates Storm. He killed Psylocke one time. I think she came back. She always comes back. Everyone always comes back in comics. This is such a mess of a story. Just, it's Amahl Farouk, the big fat guy in a white, nice suit. Pretty cool fez, I gotta say. If you're, traveling around Cairo and you want to do cool stuff, I'd be wearing a fez. That's sweet. That's a sweet ensemble. I'm just saying right now. So think of it this way. Amahl Farouk, he's going to look good with your Professor X Marvel Legends figure when that hits next year, where you'll actually get the Amahl Farouk, but you better build the Kingpin Build-A-Figure that's part of the Spider-Man Spring 2019 wave, so you got some big plans ahead of you next year. I'm sure all of you Marvel Legends collectors, big plans come spring of 2019. This is ridiculous. This is one of those characters that there's so many different storylines and everything else. He even hangs out with Legion. I highly recommend the Legion show, and not to really give any spoilers. You'll see. I don't want to spoil anything else. Just know that if you watch Legion, it's a cool show, and why are you not watching it? I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is probably one of the worst Who in the Holy Heck videos I have done in terms of explaining a character, but I promise you, if you really want to know the further details of this thing, read them and try and tell me that your mind doesn't explode. The X-Men is like a friggin' soap opera. I don't even know what I'm reading half the time. It's like, this person does this person, this, and then this one like waves a psionic blade, and Forge does this, and I'm just like, what? Anyways, I'm going to leave you guys with that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you'd like to see more Who in the Holy Heck videos, let me know which character you would like to see him on. I know we got a whole slew of new characters coming for the Marvel Legends figure line come next year, and there's a whole bunch of characters that we really didn't know who exactly they were. So I love doing these videos. Let me know which character you'd like me to do next. I will talk to you guys soon. Drink some great coffee, eat some great food, but most importantly, find some fantastic action figures, and when you do, let me know what you found. I'll catch you guys soon. Adios.